Valuing yourself is not just a mindset, it's a way of life. It is the foundation upon which all meaningful relationships, personal achievements, and lasting happiness are built. The way you see and treat yourself sets the tone for how others perceive and treat you in return. This is why understanding and embracing your self-worth is one of the most transformative things you can do for your life. The first step to valuing yourself is recognizing that your worth isn't determined by external factors. It's easy to fall into the trap of tying your self-esteem to your job, relationships, appearance, or societal expectations. But the truth is, your value is intrinsic. It doesn't fluctuate based on how much you achieve or how others perceive you. You are inherently valuable simply because you exist. Understanding this shifts your focus from seeking validation externally to cultivating a deep sense of appreciation for who you are at your core. However, valuing yourself requires more than acknowledgement, it demands action. It's not enough to silently believe you deserve better, you must show it through the choices you make every day. This begins with treating yourself with kindness and compassion. Pay attention to the way you speak to yourself. Are your inner thoughts uplifting or critical? Too often, we allow self-doubt and negativity to dominate our internal dialogue. To truly value yourself, you must become your own biggest supporter, replacing self-criticism with affirmations of your worth. Another critical aspect of valuing yourself is prioritizing your needs and desires. Life can be overwhelming, and it's common to put others' expectations ahead of your own. But neglecting yourself in the process only leads to burnout, resentment, and a diminished sense of self. Make time for the things that bring you joy, fulfillment, and peace. Whether it's pursuing a passion, carving out moments of rest, or simply saying no to something that doesn't serve you, prioritizing yourself isn't selfish, it's necessary. When you show the world that you respect your time and energy, others will follow suit. Setting boundaries is an essential practice when it comes to valuing yourself. Boundaries are not about keeping people out, they're about protecting your well-being and defining what is acceptable in your life. When you tolerate behavior that undermines your worth, you send a message that you don't deserve better. Saying no to mistreatment or situations that drain you isn't easy, especially if you fear rejection or conflict, but it's one of the most powerful ways to honor yourself. Boundaries are acts of self-respect, and they remind you and others that your time, energy, and emotions are precious. Valuing yourself also involves surrounding yourself with people who uplift and support you. Relationships are mirrors, they often reflect how we feel about ourselves. If you constantly find yourself in situations where you're undervalued or taken for granted, it might be time to reassess those connections. Seek relationships that nurture your growth and celebrate your strengths. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, respect you, and make you feel seen. When you align yourself with positive influences, it becomes easier to maintain a strong sense of self-worth. Taking care of your physical and emotional well-being is another vital part of valuing yourself. Treat your body with respect by prioritizing your health, getting enough rest, and nurturing yourself with nutritious food. Just as importantly, take care of your emotional health. Seek help when you need it, whether through therapy, conversations with trusted friends, or personal reflection. Recognize that self-care isn't an indulgence, it's a necessity. When you prioritize your well-being, you're reinforcing the idea that you deserve to be taken care of, both by yourself and others. Forgiveness plays a crucial role in valuing yourself. This doesn't mean excusing harmful behavior, but rather letting go of the grudges and self-blame that weigh you down. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and embrace the lessons they've taught you. When you let go of guilt and shame, you create space for growth and a stronger sense of self. Similarly, forgiving others allows you to move forward without carrying the burden of resentment. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself, affirming that your peace of mind is worth more than holding on to pain. Lastly, remember that valuing yourself is an ongoing journey. There will be days when it feels easier to embrace your worth and others when self-doubt creeps in. What matters is your commitment to the process. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small, and be patient with yourself as you grow. Surround yourself with reminders of your worth, whether through affirmations, accomplishments, or the love of those who believe in you. When you value yourself, you become a magnet for respect, kindness, and opportunities. You teach others how to treat you by showing them how you treat yourself. Most importantly, you cultivate a life that aligns with your true potential. Valuing yourself is not just a gift to you, it's a ripple effect that transforms your relationships, career, and the impact you leave on the world. Embrace your worth unapologetically and watch as everything around you begins to change for the better. Confidence is not an innate trait reserved for a select few, it is a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. True confidence doesn't come from superficial affirmations or fleeting moments of success, it stems from a deep, unshakable belief in who you are and what you are capable of achieving. Cultivating unshakable confidence is a journey of self-discovery, persistence, and intentional growth, and it is one of the most empowering gifts you can give yourself. The foundation of confidence begins with self-awareness. To be truly confident, you must understand your strengths, values, and purpose. Take the time to reflect on what makes you unique and valuable. Recognize the skills and qualities that set you apart. Often people struggle with confidence because they focus solely on their flaws or areas of weakness. While self-improvement is important, it should not overshadow the acknowledgement of your strengths. Shifting your perspective to celebrate your abilities rather than dwell on perceived shortcomings lays the groundwork for a confident mindset. Confidence is further built through action. Many people wait to feel confident before pursuing their goals, but in reality, confidence comes from taking action despite uncertainty or fear. Each step forward, no matter how small, reinforces your belief in your ability to navigate challenges. Success doesn't always come immediately, but every effort brings you closer to your goals and strengthens your sense of competence. Whether it's speaking up in a meeting, learning a new skill, or taking a calculated risk, every act of courage builds the confidence to tackle bigger challenges in the future. Failure is an inevitable part of growth, and how you handle it determines the strength of your confidence. Instead of viewing failure as a reflection of your worth, see it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Resilient confidence comes from the ability to bounce back from setbacks with renewed determination. Each time you rise after a failure, you reinforce the belief that you are capable of overcoming adversity. This mindset transforms challenges into stepping stones rather than obstacles, allowing your confidence to grow even in difficult times. Another key aspect of unshakable confidence is authenticity. Pretending to be someone you're not or conforming to others' expectations undermines your sense of self. True confidence comes from embracing who you are, flaws and all, and showing up authentically in every situation. When you align your actions with your values and speak your truth, you build trust in yourself and inspire trust in others. Authenticity not only strengthens your confidence, but also fosters deeper, more meaningful connections with those around you. Confidence also requires consistency. Just as physical fitness is achieved through regular exercise, confidence is maintained through consistent effort. Engage in practices that reinforce your belief in yourself. This could include setting and achieving small goals, celebrating your accomplishments, or engaging in self-affirming habits like journaling or meditation. The more you reinforce your strengths and achievements, the more naturally confident you become. Consistency creates a solid foundation that can withstand external criticism or doubt. It's important to recognize the role of self-talk in cultivating confidence. The way you speak to yourself matters immensely. Pay attention to your inner dialogue and challenge any negative or self-limiting thoughts. Replace phrases like "I can't" or "I'm not good enough" with empowering statements that affirm your capabilities and potential. For example, instead of saying "I'm not ready," try saying "I'm prepared to learn and grow." Over time, positive self-talk rewires your brain to default to confidence rather than self-doubt. Surrounding yourself with supportive people also plays a crucial role in building confidence. Confidence can flourish in an environment where you feel valued, respected, and encouraged. Seek out relationships that inspire and uplift you, and distance yourself from those that drain your energy or undermine your self-esteem. Positive influences not only validate your worth, but also challenge you to grow and push beyond your limits. Additionally, physical presence can impact your confidence. Your posture, body language, and even the way you carry yourself sends signals to your brain and to others about how you feel. Stand tall, maintain eye contact, and project a calm yet assertive demeanor. Even if you don't feel confident at the moment, adopting confident body language can trick your brain into believing you are. Over time, this practice becomes second nature and reinforces your inner sense of assurance. Confidence is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's the courage to show up, try, and learn even when the outcome is uncertain. It's accepting that you may stumble, but trusting that you can rise again. Confidence doesn't mean you never feel fear or doubt. It means you don't let those emotions control you. By consistently investing in your growth, embracing your authenticity, and taking bold actions, you cultivate a confidence that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. When you develop unshakable confidence, you unlock your potential to achieve your dreams and make an impact in the world. You inspire others by showing them what is possible when you believe in yourself. Confidence isn't just about how you feel, it's about how you live. By cultivating this powerful trait, you create a life that reflects your worth, resilience, and limitless potential. Investing in continuous growth is one of the most transformative decisions you can make for yourself. Growth is not a destination, but a lifelong journey, and every step forward enriches your understanding, enhances your abilities, and prepares you for greater opportunities. By committing to continuous self-improvement, you not only elevate your own life, but also inspire those around you. Growth is a mindset that thrives on curiosity, perseverance, and a desire to be the best version of yourself. At the heart of continuous growth is the recognition that there is always more to learn. No matter how skilled, knowledgeable, or experienced you become, life will always present new challenges, perspectives, and opportunities for improvement. This understanding keeps you humble and open to new ideas. The moment you believe you've arrived or know everything is the moment you stop growing. Embracing a mindset of lifelong learning means seeking out new knowledge, skills, and experiences with enthusiasm, even if they push you out of your comfort zone. One of the most powerful ways to invest in growth is through education. This doesn't necessarily mean formal schooling, though that can be a part of it. Education can take many forms: reading books, attending workshops, taking online courses, or even learning from the people around you. Each book you read, class you take, or conversation you engage in has the potential to expand your perspective and deepen your understanding. The world is a classroom, and every moment offers an opportunity to learn if you are willing to pay attention. Personal growth also requires a willingness to step into discomfort. Growth and comfort rarely coexist. When you challenge yourself to take risks, face fears, or tackle unfamiliar tasks, you push the boundaries of what you thought was possible. Each time you confront a difficult situation, you build resilience, confidence, and adaptability. These qualities not only help you overcome obstacles, but also prepare you for future challenges. The growth you experience in moments of discomfort is often the most profound. Goal setting is another essential component of continuous growth. Without clear goals, your efforts can feel scattered and directionless. Goals provide a sense of purpose and focus, giving you something concrete to work toward. Whether your goals are related to your career, relationships, health, or personal development, they serve as a roadmap for your growth journey. Break these goals into smaller, manageable steps and celebrate each milestone along the way. Achieving even small successes builds momentum and reinforces your commitment to growth. Feedback is a powerful tool for growth, though it can sometimes be uncomfortable to receive. Constructive feedback offers valuable insights into your strengths and areas for improvement. Instead of viewing feedback as criticism, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Seek out mentors, colleagues, or friends who can offer honest and thoughtful input. Their perspectives can reveal blind spots and help you refine your approach. Embracing feedback with an open mind accelerates your progress and helps you avoid stagnation. A critical aspect of continuous growth is the ability to adapt to change. Change is inevitable, and how you respond to it can either propel you forward or hold you back. Those who invest in growth see change not as a threat, but as an opportunity to learn and evolve. Adaptability means being flexible in your thinking, willing to let go of outdated habits and open to new ways of doing things. The more adaptable you are, the more effectively you can navigate life's uncertainties and seize opportunities that others might overlook. Another way to foster growth is by surrounding yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. The company you keep has a significant impact on your mindset and motivation. Seek out individuals who share your commitment to growth, whether they are mentors, peers, or friends. Engage in meaningful conversations, collaborate on projects, and learn from their experiences. Being in an environment that encourages growth motivates you to aim higher and push beyond your perceived limits. Reflection is an often overlooked but vital part of continuous growth. Taking time to reflect on your experiences allows you to extract lessons, recognize patterns, and identify areas for improvement. Journaling, meditating, or simply spending a few moments in quiet contemplation can provide clarity and insight. Reflection helps you understand where you've been, where you are, and where you want to go. It ensures that your growth is intentional rather than accidental. Finally, remember that growth is a deeply personal journey. It's easy to compare your progress to others and feel inadequate, but everyone's path is unique. Focus on your own development, celebrate your progress, and trust the process. Growth is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about becoming better today than you were yesterday and striving to be even better tomorrow. By committing to continuous growth, you empower yourself to face life's challenges with confidence and optimism. You open doors to new possibilities and create a life that reflects your potential. Growth is not just an investment in yourself, it's an investment in your future, your relationships, and the impact you leave on the world. Choose to grow, and you'll find that every effort, no matter how small, contributes to a life of purpose, fulfillment, and success. Setting boundaries without apology is a powerful act of self-respect and self-care. Boundaries are not barriers meant to isolate you from others. Rather, they are healthy guidelines that protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being. When you establish and uphold boundaries, you teach others how to treat you while ensuring that your needs and values are honored. Setting boundaries is not selfish, it is essential to building a balanced and fulfilling life. The first step in setting boundaries is understanding your own limits. This requires self-awareness and honesty about what you need to feel safe, respected, and valued. Spend time reflecting on situations where you felt overwhelmed, taken for granted, or disrespected. These feelings are often indicators that a boundary has been crossed. By identifying your limits, you create a foundation for the boundaries you need to establish. Once you understand your limits, it's important to communicate them clearly. Many people struggle with setting boundaries because they fear conflict or rejection. However, boundaries are not about controlling others, they are about expressing your needs in a way that fosters mutual respect. When communicating a boundary, be direct but kind. For example, instead of saying, "You're always bothering me," you might say, "I need some quiet time in the evenings." To recharge. Clear communication helps others understand your perspective without feeling attacked or blamed. It's important to remember that setting boundaries is not about seeking permission, it's about asserting your needs. You don't have to justify or explain your boundaries to anyone. If someone questions your decisions, respond with confidence and grace. For instance, if a friend challenges your decision to decline an invitation, you can simply say, "Thank you for understanding," rather than offering a lengthy explanation. Standing firm in your boundaries without over-explaining reinforces the message that you value yourself. One of the challenges of setting boundaries is dealing with pushback. Some people may resist your boundaries because they are accustomed to a dynamic where your needs come second. This is particularly true in relationships where unhealthy patterns have been established over time. It's crucial to stay consistent and firm in these situations. If someone reacts negatively to your boundaries, recognize that their response is about them, not you. Healthy relationships will adapt and respect your boundaries, while unhealthy ones may fall away. This process can be difficult, but it ultimately leads to stronger, more authentic connections. Boundaries also require follow-through. Setting a boundary is only the first step. Enforcing it is what ensures its effectiveness. If someone repeatedly violates a boundary you've communicated, it's important to address the issue and, if necessary, implement consequences. For instance, if you've asked a colleague not to contact you outside of work hours but they persist, you might stop responding to messages sent during your personal time. Consistently upholding your boundaries signals that you take them seriously and expect others to do the same. Another key aspect of setting boundaries is prioritizing your own needs without guilt. Many people, particularly those who identify as caregivers or people pleasers, struggle with this. They fear that setting boundaries will make them appear selfish or unkind. However, neglecting your own needs to accommodate others only leads to burnout and resentment. When you prioritize yourself, you not only improve your own well-being, but also show up more fully for others. Boundaries are a way of ensuring that you have the energy and emotional capacity to contribute meaningfully to your relationships and responsibilities. Boundaries are not static, they can and should evolve over time. As your circumstances, relationships, and priorities change, your boundaries may need to be adjusted. For example, the boundaries you set in your early career may look different from those you establish later in life. Regularly reassess your boundaries to ensure they align with your current needs and goals. This flexibility allows you to maintain a sense of balance and control as your life evolves. It's also important to recognize that setting boundaries is an act of self-compassion. By protecting your time and energy, you are affirming your worth and prioritizing your well-being. Boundaries allow you to say no to what doesn't serve you so that you can say yes to what truly matters. This shift in perspective helps you view boundaries not as restrictive but as empowering tools for living a more intentional life. Finally, remember that boundaries benefit not only you but also those around you. When you set clear expectations, you create healthier, more respectful relationships. Boundaries reduce misunderstandings, prevent resentment, and foster an environment of mutual respect. By modeling healthy boundaries, you also inspire others to establish their own, creating a ripple effect of positive change. Setting boundaries without apology is a practice of self-respect, courage, and consistency. It requires you to honor your needs, communicate them clearly, and stand firm in the face of resistance. Though it may feel uncomfortable at first, the long-term benefits are undeniable. When you set boundaries unapologetically, you create space for authenticity, growth, and fulfillment in every aspect of your life. You deserve to protect your peace, honor your values, and live in alignment with your true self. Being irreplaceably generous is about giving in a way that not only benefits others but also enriches your own life. True generosity goes beyond material gifts. It is rooted in the sharing of your time, energy, knowledge, and compassion. When you cultivate a spirit of generosity, you create a lasting impact on the lives of others while also fostering a sense of fulfillment and purpose within yourself. This kind of giving is what makes you unforgettable and irreplaceable in the hearts and minds of those you touch. Generosity begins with an abundance mindset. Often people hesitate to give because they fear they will have less if they do. However, true generosity is not about depletion, it's about believing that there is enough for everyone. When you operate from a place of abundance, you recognize that giving doesn't diminish your resources, it multiplies them. Whether it's sharing your knowledge, extending a helping hand, or simply offering a kind word, generosity creates a ripple effect of positivity that inevitably comes back to you. One of the most powerful ways to be generous is by sharing your time. In today's fast-paced world, time is one of the most valuable resources you can offer. Whether it's spending an afternoon helping a friend, mentoring someone in need of guidance, or simply being fully present in a conversation, your time can have a profound impact on others. Unlike material possessions, time cannot be replenished, which makes the act of sharing it deeply meaningful. People will remember the moments you dedicated to them far more than any material gift you could offer. Generosity also involves sharing your talents and skills to uplift others. Everyone has unique abilities that, when shared, can make a difference in someone else's life. Whether you're an artist who inspires through creativity, a teacher who imparts wisdom, or a leader who empowers their team, using your talents to benefit others elevates both you and those around you. Sharing your skills not only helps others grow, but also reinforces your own sense of purpose and mastery. Another form of generosity is the willingness to listen and offer emotional support. In a world filled with distractions, the act of truly listening is a rare and precious gift. When you take the time to understand someone's struggles, celebrate their victories, or simply be a compassionate presence, you make them feel seen and valued. Emotional generosity fosters deeper connections and builds trust, making you someone others cherish and rely on. Generosity also extends to the way you share opportunities. Instead of guarding resources or contacts, offer others a chance to succeed. Whether it's recommending someone for a job, sharing an idea that could benefit them, or opening doors they couldn't access on their own. Being generous with opportunities demonstrates your confidence in your own abilities and your commitment to collective success. When you uplift others, you build a network of gratitude and loyalty that strengthens your own journey. It's important to recognize that generosity isn't about grand gestures or public recognition, it's about authenticity. True generosity comes from a genuine desire to give, not from a need for praise or validation. Small, consistent acts of kindness can have just as much impact as larger efforts. A smile, a note of encouragement, or an unexpected act of kindness can brighten someone's day and create lasting memories. These seemingly simple acts reflect a generosity of spirit that people won't forget. Generosity also requires courage and vulnerability. It means putting aside fear of rejection, judgment, or being taken advantage of and choosing to give anyway. This doesn't mean ignoring healthy boundaries. Instead, it's about giving without strings attached or expecting something in return. When you give from a place of authenticity and trust, you inspire others to do the same, creating a culture of mutual generosity. Being irreplaceably generous also means giving to yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup, and neglecting your own needs diminishes your capacity to give to others. Self-generosity involves taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being so that you can show up fully for others. It means forgiving yourself, celebrating your accomplishments, and acknowledging your worth. When you treat yourself with kindness and respect, you model the type of generosity you wish to extend to the world. Generosity is not limited to what you do in extraordinary moments. It is a way of life. It's about consistently showing up with an open heart and a willingness to contribute to the well-being of others. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of humanity and understanding that your actions, no matter how small, can create a ripple effect of positivity and change. When you are irreplaceably generous, you build a legacy of kindness, support, and empowerment. People remember those who lifted them when they were down, who celebrated their successes without envy, and who gave freely without expectation. Generosity is not just about what you give, it's about how you make people feel. By embracing a spirit of generosity, you create a life rich in meaning, relationships, and purpose, making you truly unforgettable. Independence and self-reliance are among the most empowering qualities you can cultivate in life. They are not just about standing on your own 2 feet financially or making decisions without external influence. They are about developing the confidence and resilience to navigate life's challenges with a sense of assurance and purpose. When you embody independence and self-reliance, you embrace the freedom to live authentically, honor your values, and shape your own destiny. At the core of independence lies the ability to take responsibility for your life. This means owning your choices, actions, and outcomes without shifting blame to others or external circumstances. Taking responsibility is empowering because it puts you in control. Instead of waiting for someone else to solve your problems or make things happen, you take the initiative to create the life you want. This mindset not only fosters independence, but also builds resilience as you learn to adapt and grow from your experiences. One of the first steps toward embodying independence is cultivating self-awareness. To be truly independent, you must know yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, values, and aspirations. Self-awareness helps you make decisions that align with who you are, rather than relying on the opinions or expectations of others. When you understand what matters most to you, it becomes easier to set boundaries, pursue goals, and navigate challenges with confidence. Independence also requires the ability to make decisions without constant validation from others. Many people hesitate to trust their judgment, fearing they will make mistakes. However, decision-making is a skill that improves with practice. The more you trust yourself and take action, the more confident you become in your ability to make sound choices. Even when you make mistakes, you gain valuable lessons that strengthen your decision-making process. Relying on your own judgment doesn't mean ignoring advice or input. It means weighing all factors and ultimately making choices that feel right for you. Financial independence is another crucial aspect of self-reliance. While money is not the sole measure of independence, it plays a significant role in providing freedom and security. Achieving financial independence involves managing your resources wisely, living within your means, and building a safety net for the future. It also means pursuing opportunities that align with your goals and values rather than being confined by financial dependence on others. Financial independence gives you the freedom to make decisions based on what's best for you rather than being driven by necessity or obligation. Self-reliance also encompasses emotional independence. This doesn't mean avoiding relationships or isolating yourself. It means cultivating inner strength and resilience so that your sense of self-worth isn't tied to external validation. Emotional independence allows you to navigate relationships with confidence, knowing that you can support yourself emotionally even if others cannot or choose not to. It also helps you maintain a sense of balance and perspective, preventing you from being overly reliant on others for happiness or stability. Another key aspect of embodying independence is developing practical skills. From basic life skills like cooking, cleaning, and managing finances to more advanced abilities like problem solving and critical thinking, these competencies empower you to handle life's challenges effectively. When you possess the skills to care for yourself and address your needs, you build confidence in your ability to thrive, no matter the circumstances. Practical skills also reduce your reliance on others and give you a greater sense of control over your life. Independence doesn't mean rejecting help or avoiding collaboration. In fact, true independence includes recognizing when you need support and seeking it without shame or hesitation. Self-reliance is about balancing your ability to stand on your own with the humility to acknowledge when you need guidance or assistance. Accepting help when necessary is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of wisdom and self-awareness. Independence thrives in the context of healthy interdependence, where relationships are built on mutual respect and support rather than dependence. Maintaining independence also requires self-discipline and accountability. Freedom comes with responsibility, and staying true to your goals and values often means making difficult choices. Whether it's sticking to a budget, pursuing a challenging career path, or staying committed to personal growth, self-discipline ensures that your actions align with your long-term vision. Accountability, both to yourself and others, reinforces this discipline and helps you stay focused on what truly matters. Finally, embodying independence and self-reliance means embracing the journey of growth and self-discovery. Independence is not about achieving a fixed state of self-sufficiency. It's about continually evolving, learning, and adapting. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and independence equips you to face them with courage and grace. Each step you take toward greater self-reliance strengthens your confidence and resilience, enabling you to overcome obstacles and seize opportunities. When you embody independence and self-reliance, you empower yourself to live authentically and on your own terms. You become the architect of your life, capable of navigating challenges and celebrating successes with confidence and grace. Independence is not just about what you can do for yourself, it's about the freedom to be yourself fully and unapologetically. By cultivating these qualities, you create a life defined by strength, purpose, and limitless potential.